Imagine achieving a milestone in your life that you just have to share with your audience and you give a heartwarming message to them. Until a random in a comment section has to be like, Kai method, bring rappers on stream till you got your own fan base. And then you think, Ang? When did Kai get bring into this? This all stems from the fact that Blackboy Max did his In the Booth collab with Central C, which happened over 2 months ago, in which he actually reached his highest view count, 140k. And everyone was basically saying that it was the Adin method, not the Kai method. But my bro who made the comment, he ended up getting cooked anyways, so that's tough. And when I mean the Adin method, I mean the rapper and streamer method, to be exact. But if you don't know what the rapper and streamer method is and you've been living under a rock, well, let me break it down. When a streamer invites a rapper, they will do either these 3 things. 1. Vibe with the streamer and interact with the chat. 2. Make music. And 3. Just mess up the whole vibe. But we'll get back to those 3 topics later on. But back to the method. Adin Ross. If you know him, you know him. But if you don't, well, Google is free. I mean, you could say he pioneered the whole rapper and streamer genre. One of his first and earliest collabs, out of all people, was with Lil TJ. And then he started getting more rappers onto his streams, gaining attraction and getting more viral each time. And that really solidified itself as a whole. Until Kai came into the mix and then he made it 10 times bigger than before. Like way bigger. And then we had today with Blackboy Max, which he does his In the Booth streams. Which brings us to our main point, the Adin Ross method, aka the rapper and streamer method. You see, Adin really garnered and took advantage of the entertainment of him collabing with rappers. Well, Exhibit A, making himself zesty and doing all the zesty stuff. I don't know, don't ask. You can find it on YouTube, you can find whole compilations on YouTube of him just acting in a certain way. But that's how we gained the clips. That's how we gained the attraction. When everyone started getting clips of him acting that way and they posted it on TikTok and Instagram and all that, that's how we gained the attraction. That's how we blew up. That's how we started getting more viewers, because everyone looked at him like, what is this guy on? But then they saw it as funny as well. That was the start of the entertainment of it all. Just quick, viral, short, simple clips of him acting a certain way. The rappers or anyone would just take a step back and be like, yo. And those 3 things that I mentioned before, well, let's just go through them because, well, they play a big factor in this whole thing. And the first one that I mentioned was interacting with the chat and engaging with the stream. And this is not hard at all. Not hard at all, but with these rappers, and specifically rappers, they act like bots. I ain't gonna hold you, they act like bots, and that's why it's refreshing to see them actually bring their personality out. Because a lot of the time, not all of them, but some of them just put up this image of just, whatever their supporters see them, or whatever the media sees them. So when they actually bring their personality out, it's refreshing. It's cool. Because with that and interacting with Adin, it bring out clips. So much clips. So many funny clips. And so much engagement that it blew up when it got posted everywhere. And it actually helped both of them in the long run. It really did. But then also, it can end really badly in the long run. And the second one that I mentioned was making music on stream. Now this one is fairly new and it's not specifically towards Adin, but to Blackboy Max. And the reason I mention this one is because it's been taking over the game, and if you watch Max's In the Booth streams, you can tell those get views. And well, that's if big artists do the In the Booths, and if they make a good song, you know that is gonna go everywhere on TikTok. You just know it's gonna go a hit on TikTok. And that is another benefit when a rapper comes on stream, is because, well, they can get their clout up, they can get their momentum up. If they've fallen off, they can get it back by making a good song, and overall they'll just get clout. They can just get clout, and they'll bring a new fan base. So Max is really doing wonders for these rappers. Like, it's definitely different from what Adin was doing, but it's bigger. No disrespect, but it's bigger, like way bigger. Well, of course, because it's a new era. But also, it can be good, when a rapper will make a song on stream with Max. But it can turn out pretty bad as well. Also, double points if the rapper actually has a personality. Like, if they make a song with Max on stream and they actually have a personality, double points. I ain't gonna lie. Get your clout up, get new fans. They're up. And when I said that things can turn out bad, I mean my third point, in which these rappers just mess up the whole vibe. They just mess up everything. They be disrespectful, they slap streamers, they just think they're too cool for everything. And it's like, you are a big figure. You are a big hip-hop artist, or an artist in general, and you have the audacity to disrespect someone's boundaries because what? They're not a rapper, they're just a quote-unquote streamer, and you have this ego so high because you have money and motion and whatever the hell. Like, I just don't get it. Just act normal. Like, how hard is it to just act normal and just have a personality instead of standing there, joint in your hand and smoking away in an Airbnb when the streamer tells you, hey, don't smoke in here, the alarm's gonna go off or the owner's gonna kick me out. I hope y'all know who I'm talking about. And it's like, they need to have self-awareness. They really need to have self-awareness of, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This could be bad for my PR. I need to tee up. I need to tighten up. And I need to actually, show that I'm actually a good person and that I can have fun. And, I can gain a new audience with this streamer because, well, I'm gonna get new fans and I'll get so many, benefits from it. That's the type of mentality they should have. But nah, because they put on this persona of I'm too cool and, I'm a tough motherfucker or whatever. Hey, let me just be disrespectful. Let me just do that and that. And it's disappointing, bro. It's just real disappointing, and you just gotta do better, obviously. Because it's like, you're gonna get crucified. You're on live doing this. And streamer fans, they have no chill. They will crucify you for days. You are going to fall off. I think we've seen that with multiple rappers when they've gone on stream and be disrespectful. They have been crucified. They still get crucified, and they fell off, obviously, because ain't nobody want to hang out with a lame ass. It's just moral of the story. If you're an artist or a rapper specifically, just be cool. Have a personality, bro. Just don't be lame. Just don't be lame. And with all that I mentioned, I hope we can get a better understanding of where I'm trying to come from, of how Adin paved the wave for certain streamers to follow his format and to make it 2 times bigger than it is today. You see today of how big this format is, and it all starts from the little things that Adin did. He just built the momentum of rappers coming into the content creator space, into the entertainment space, and, well, just being out there, just showing their personality, and just showing, what they're like, other than their music. And obviously this worked. He did a lot of stunts with them, in a good way, bad way, etc. And they definitely worked, and they got the virality, the clout, attention, everything. And obviously it's gonna change over time, the format, in the future, but it might even end, it might even die out and completely end, and then there will be a new format that comes. But I guess that's what comes with the cycle. And this is where I'll wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you got something out of it, and if you didn't, I apologize. I'll try better next time, but I just say what's on my mind. I just give my opinion. Y'all can give your opinion. I'd like to hear it. But honestly, where do y'all think this method is gonna go though? Is it gonna die out in the next 5 years? Or is it gonna go forever? Is it gonna evolve? Is it gonna go further than it is today? Because there's like a 50-50 chance, It could die, it could evolve, but 99% of the time, trends die, and this one might die too. I don't know. Considering, well, there's a lot of rappers now streaming, but honestly, that's just me though.